Welcome, my lovely kittens, to today's explainer. Just look at all of you in your bright, colorful training wear, totally ready to learn. I'll be your cat teacher today, and I am just absolutely thrilled to have you here in the classroom. And hey, even if you don't speak a word of English, seriously, don't worry about it at all. Just keep your eyes on the screen. By watching our adorable kitten assistants demonstrate these movements, you're going to understand exactly how these stretches work, and more importantly, how they help your body. We are going to stretch, we're going to breathe, and we're going to learn how to just completely melt away our daily stress. So let's get those paws ready.
So let me ask you a quick question. Right now, as you're sitting there watching this, are your muscles feeling, stiff and cold? Do your shoulders feel incredibly heavy? Or maybe your back is just aching from hunching over a desk all day long? Well, if you're nodding your head right now, you are definitely not alone. The thing is, when we sit for long periods of time, our muscles get super tight and our blood flow just slows down dramatically. And this physical stiffness, it literally sends stress signals directly to your brain. It's a really heavy burden to carry around. But hey, the good news is we've got the absolute perfect remedy for it. Section 1. The science of relief, why we stretch. So, before we actually get moving, let's dive into this and look at the fascinating medical science behind why a good stretch feels so incredible. All right, so taking a look at our kittens here, they're highlighting three major physiological changes. First off, stretching obviously increases our flexibility, right? This widens our range of motion and helps prevent those annoying daily injuries. Second, and this is absolutely crucial, it actively raises your muscle temperature. Because when you stretch, you're literally opening up your blood vessels, sending this rush of fresh, warm blood through your stiff limbs. And third, thanks to that beautiful increase in blood circulation, your physical stress levels actually drop right down into pure relaxation mode. You are literally warming up your entire body from the inside out. Now, we really need to distinguish between two main types of stretching here. On the left side, we've got dynamic stretching. This is completely movement-based. So think of, swinging your arms or lifting your knees really high. You do this before a heavy workout to prep the body. But over on the right, we have static stretching. And this one is stillness-based. You basically just find a pose and you'll hold it. This is exactly what you want for cooling down or for relieving the tension of a long, stressful workday. So for our stress relief class today, we are focusing entirely on the right side, those relaxing, static, stillness-based movements.
Section 2, Essential Stress Relief Poses. All right, time for the practical stuff. I want all my kittens to get super comfortable, watch closely, and follow along. Let's ease that stiffness together, shall we? Okay, we're going to start with an absolute classic and very appropriately named, the cat and cow pose. Just watch the kitten here. Step 1, get on all fours, making sure your hands are right under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Step 2, round your back all the way up toward the ceiling and just tuck your chin. Step 3, gently reverse that motion, arching your stomach down toward the floor and lifting your chest up. And step 4, you've got to link this to your breathing. So inhale as you arch and exhale as you round your spine. It feels amazing. Now, what's really fascinating about this is the actual medical reason why the cat and cow pose feels so heavenly. It actively engages your parasympathetic nervous system. Think of this as your body's built-in rest and digest mode. By rolling your spine and breathing deeply, you are literally flipping a switch inside your brain. You're telling your autonomic nervous system to just turn off the stress and completely turn on the relaxation. How cool is that? Okay, let's move right along to our next pose, beautifully demonstrated by the orange tabby right here, the downward dog. So from all fours, I want you to lift your hips high up toward the ceiling. You're basically trying to form this upside-down triangle shape with your body and the floor. And hey, don't worry if your knees are a little bent at first. This one can actually be pretty tough. Just slowly pedal your heels up and down one by one. This gives just a glorious stretch to those tight hamstrings and calves. Now, notice those glowing red arrows pointing out the full body alignment. Because your hips are higher than your heart in this pose, you are sending this massive, beautiful wave of fresh, oxygenated blood flow throughout your entire body. It wakes up your internal organs and literally adjusts your posture all at the exact same time. It's such a multitasker. Next up, let's learn the mermaid stretch. First, you're going to sit sideways on the floor with your legs gently folded over to one side. Now, lift one arm straight up to the sky. Then, step 3, gracefully lean your entire upper body over to the opposite side. Can you feel that amazing pull right along your ribs? It's the best. Then just return to the center, swap your legs over, and stretch out the other way. So the absolute crucial point of the mermaid stretch is what it's doing to your chest. or what we officially call thoracic mobility. You see, when we sit at computers all day, we slouch, right? And we compress our rib cages. But the mermaid opens up the entire side of your body. Look at the visual here showing those lungs expanding. By opening those tight side muscles, you're allowing for way deeper oxygen intake. And more oxygen means your heart simply doesn't have to work quite as hard, which directly aids in calming you right down.
All right, for our final major pose today, we have the twist stretch. Start on all fours again. Now step your right foot forward and place it flat on the outside of your right hand. Next, lift your right arm straight up to the ceiling, twisting your upper body and looking up at your paw. Bring it back down and just repeat that on the other side. This is an incredibly efficient, elegant movement, mostly because it's simultaneously targeting those really stiff hips and a locked up back in just one seamless motion. It's a real game changer. Okay, but before you go practicing these on your own, we absolutely have to review the golden rules of static stretching straight from our medical sources. First, you need to hold these poses for at least 10 to 20 seconds so the muscles can actually release. Second, and guys, I literally cannot stress this enough, do not hold your breath. That deep breathing is exactly what cues the relaxation. And finally, move slowly and gently. Never, ever bounce or jerk your muscles, because that can actually cause an injury instead of giving you relief, and we definitely don't want that. Section 3. Building a daily routine. All right, now that we know the poses and the science behind them, let's talk about how to turn this into a lasting lifestyle habit. If you take away literally just one thing from today's explainer, please let it be this quote, summarized from our research. Even a few minutes daily promotes blood flow, reduces stiffness, and prevents injury. You seriously do not need to spend an hour every single day doing this. The magic here is all about consistency. Just a few minutes of static stretching before you go to bed, or maybe during a quick break from your desk, is more than enough to dramatically improve your physical and mental well-being. So my wonderfully focused learners, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Which of these stretches are you going to practice tomorrow? Is it going to be the cat and cow to calm those nerves? The downward dog for that amazing full body alignment? Or maybe the mermaid to really open up your breathing? Pick just one to start with and give your body the relief it so clearly deserves. Thank you so much for joining my classroom today. Keep those muscles warm and keep on stretching.